I'd like to tell you a little bit about Oscar Tolmas' life. Oscar was born on July 20th, 1920 in New Orleans. His parents' names were Charles and Cecile Tolmas. They came to the United States through Ellis Island in 1915.
They were married soon thereafter and moved to New Orleans in 1917. His parents didn't have much education, so they wanted their children to have education. Education became a driving force in their lives. Oscar graduated Tulane University with an undergraduate degree in 1941. Then he went on to Tulane Law School, graduating in 1943. Oscar was a member of the Louisiana Bar Association for 70 years.
After graduating law school, Oscar immediately enlisted in the United States Navy. He went through ensign school, passed, and he served in World War II until 1946, where he was honorably discharged as a lieutenant commander.
After that, he practiced law with his brother and sister until 1948, when he became interested in developing real estate in the New Orleans area. He had formed several companies to develop real estate.
In 1952, Oscar was introduced to horse racing by one of the owners of a building that he was working on, and that became one of his passions.
He loved it. He began Tolmas Racing Stable with one of his brothers. They traveled throughout the country to various racetracks, watching the races, and he enjoyed it so much they eventually started Tolmas Racing Stable, where he could raise his own horses throughout the country.
Oscar was so involved in horse racing that in 1992, Governor Edwin Edwards asked him to become the chairman of the Louisiana Racing Commission.
He served on the commission for 12 years, and he was chairman for 4. He was married to Marjorie Skinner in 1963. They both married later in life. They were married for 50 years until her death in September of 2013. And 3 months later, Oscar passed away on December 2nd, 2013.
In his last will and testament, he left 100% of his assets to the Oscar J. Tolmas Charitable Trust.
The mission of the trust is to help other tax-exempt charitable organizations with their missions of helping others.